What is going on, guys? Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and Pro Cycling Manager. Today we have stage 6 of Paris-Nice. There are a few hills in this stage. Don't think the pure sprinter will be able to win it, as PCM says, with Groenewegen and Kittel, the two favourites. There are mountain points available as well as sprint points. The situation is, of course, Narvaez still in yellow and Kwiatkowski 37 seconds behind him, and they're over a minute clear of anyone else. So we are in a strong position, but of course there is that big mountain stage coming up with Narvaez and Kwiatkowski not being the strongest climbers. It's definitely still to play for. So let's jump into today's stage and see what we can do. So here we are on the start line, and we actually hold 3 jerseys now, with Narvaez in yellow, Kwiato in green and Henao in white, so very nice to see there. Kwiato on a -2 day, so that is not good at all. Narvaez +3, so perhaps he can hold yellow for another day. I do actually want to go in the breakaway, so let's try and get Henao towards the front. Of course, he's tied with Visho on the mountain points, so definitely want to try and pick up a few today. Hopefully the breakaway doesn't go too early. Henao struggling to get to the front for now. Let's get Rowe protecting Kwiato. Gegenhardt can protect Henao as well. Here we go. Henao's going to get to the front without any attacks going off, so that is good to see. These guys attacking? No. Here we go. Let's attack with Henao. Motherboard that seems to follow. Can we get a gap? It looks like we can fairly comfortably. Few riders chasing, as you would expect. Gesper here. There's no Visho though at the moment, which I'm very surprised to see. I expect Visho to be attacking any second, really. He needs to try and pick up some more points today. But yeah, looks like we're in the breakaway with Henao. Everyone else will sit in the peloton, try and conserve their energy for the final third of the race. So the breakaway almost has 5 minutes. There are still 140 kilometers to go today, and it is Al Faraz, Razor, Henao, Gesper, Boekmans here, Mazwa and Konovalovas. So yeah, 7 men, not the strongest breakaway, and Visho isn't here, you will notice. I guess he may be saving himself for tomorrow's stage, where there are a lot of mountain points on offer, I believe. But yeah, I'll probably cut forward and see for the mountain sprints. So guys, we are on the first mountain sprint. Still 5.5 kilometers to go. The breakaway holds just over 3 minutes to the peloton, led by Lotto and Lindemann. Let's just make sure everyone is staying as close to the front as we need to be. So 4.5 kilometers to go. I think we're probably the strongest climber here. There's Gesper, who's fairly strong. Yeah, it does look like we are the strongest climber here. So hopefully we can take these points. You would hope so, at least. 3.5 kilometers now. So 1.5 kilometers to go. Madouar attacks. Let's try and follow. We lost his wheel momentarily there. That will waste some energy. Still 1 kilometer to go. It flattens out here. Let's try and open up past him. But it looks like Razor will be the strongest here. And we don't get any of those points, I don't think. We get one point, which moves us into the provisional mountain jersey at least. That was really disappointing though. Didn't perform anywhere near like we know we can with Henao. But yeah, Razor, obviously he's a sprinter, and the pace isn't high enough to drop him over that hill, I guess. There are some more points available though, so definitely try and take them. So guys, we're here for the second sprint now. 2.5 kilometers to go. Peloton's still quite a bit behind. Enkhorn and Lotto really working hard on the front. They want to bring this in. Let's up the pace now with Henao. 2 kilometers. This one is steeper towards the finish, I think, so this will suit Henao more. Let's get right towards the front, expecting an attack here from one of these guys. We'll try and follow. Madouar attacks. Henao sticks to his wheel this time. Not the best acceleration though, Henao, so perhaps struggling slightly. Now we go on our own. Can we take it with Henao past Madouar? Don't think we can. Can we get second? Yes, we do. Up to 20 points now. So just 3-point gain so far today. Not the best days for certain. Yeah, still 2.5 kilometers to go. So we should be able to hold out for the final sprint, I think. Perhaps the break has a chance of the stage today, because pace in the peloton hasn't been too high. They let the break get away. So yeah, perhaps Henao and a few other guys here have a chance at the stage. We'll see. So still a bit to go before the final sprint of the day in the mountains, and there are gaps in the peloton. I think it's Lotto's pace is so high trying to bring the breakaway in. And as you see, just 1 minute now for the breakaway. Looks like there's chances of the stage is now over, but hopefully we can hold out for this sprint at least. They're not far behind now though. UAE, Lotto, Astana, all working really hard today to try and bring this in for a sprint. Of course, Lotto want Groenewegen there at the finish. So yeah, 4.5 kilometers to go. I think we will hold on for this final mountain sprint, and then it is fairly flat and fairly downhill towards the end. So perhaps there is still a chance of the stage. It's going to be very close, that's for sure. 3 kilometers to go here. Everyone else seems to be cracking. Everyone else in the breakaway is struggling. Reza dies. Al Faraz, Madouar and Gesper now on our tails. Let's attack them. We know we're the strongest climber. Let's try and drop them, and we do. There you go. Gesper and Madouar are behind. Henao up front, all alone now. And the gap to the peloton is getting ever bigger. Over 2 minutes down now, as they see perhaps they've stopped chasing. This is absolutely crazy stuff. Henao on the front now. He's going to take these mountain points very comfortably indeed. Let's use that energy gel now with 17 kilometers to go. Push it up the climb. There you go. Henao takes the points, and he's now alone, all alone at the front of the race. So massive gap now back to the peloton. I wonder why they've stopped chasing. They are still working hard here, so they do still want the stage. I wondered if we were in a similar scenario to stage 1, of course. All our guys are towards the front, so we don't need to worry. We're all going to finish in the peloton comfortably, it seems. Henao is absolutely done now, though. He does have a minute over anyone else. Not sure he's going to be able to hold on, though. There's Madouar, Gesper, Al Faraz, Reza, Konovalovas, Boukmans, and then it is the leading peloton, which is Corin leading the peloton for Bahrain Merida. 11 kilometers to go for Henao. 3 minutes is going to be very tough and very close. Perhaps he can hold on though, let's see. Just 8 kilometers to go for Henao, but he is basically dead now. Still 2.5 minutes over the peloton. I'm expecting them to be coming quickly, but they're not really. They're not chasing anywhere near as hard as you would expect them to be at this point. Corin just riding fairly gently on the front, I guess, which is very, very strange indeed, it must be said. Perhaps it's that final intermediate sprint which is causing some issues again. I'm not sure. But anyway, we may as well take advantage of it with Henao here. There is the sprint, and I think we may be in with a chance of the stage win as well here. Very, very strange stuff going on indeed in France. Just 3 kilometers to go for Henao. Peloton not chasing too hard at all, like I mentioned. Do they go quicker now after this sprint? I'm expecting them to pick up the pace now, but it's causing some issues, I think, this final intermediate sprint. But anyway, just 1 kilometer to go for Henao. He is going to take the stage. Here we are. We may as well celebrate it. There he is. He celebrates before the line. He knows he's won it. Great stage for Henao. Picks up some points and takes the stage victory, of course. Let's all sprint now with just 1 kilometer to go. But yeah, I think there are some issues with that final intermediate sprint being so close to the end, to be honest. So guys, it will be Sebastian Henao who takes the stage by 51 seconds ahead of Valentin Madouar. He was just under 2 minutes ahead of the peloton in the end. But yeah, kind of bittersweet, to be honest. I think there's kind of a small glitch going on with that intermediate sprint being so close to the end. Jonathan Narvaez retains Yellow for Sky for yet another stage. However, I fear it may be the last stage for him, with the big mountain stage coming up next. And Sebastian Henao now in control of the Mountains jersey, 27 points for him, 10 ahead of Arthur Vichot. Kwiatkowski retains the green jersey for us. He's 19 points clear of Sam Bennett. And Narvaez retains the white jersey, which will be worn by Bernal again next stage. So yeah guys, really weird stage again today. I think it is an issue with that final sprint being so close to the end, which stops the peloton from chasing for some reason. But anyway, Henao takes the stage. He took advantage of it. Yeah, I don't think there were any gaps at all today. No, there were not. So yeah, situation in the GC stays the same ahead of the big mountain stage coming up. So here it is guys, Nice to Col de Torini, massive mountain stage where the tour will be decided with regards to the GC. We do have that lead with Narvaez and Kwiatkowski, but of course Simon Yates, Romain Bardet, Nairo Quintana and the like all going to have a great chance of gaining time on us today. So it's about damage limitation. Can we hold them off with Kwiatkowski ahead of the final stage? So if you enjoyed today, drop a like and a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.